A Trip to Brighton. This is Thomas. Thomas is a blue little tank engine with two coaches, Annie and Clarabelle. Thomas has a branch line and is proud of it and does never want to change. One evening, while Thomas was taking his coaches back to the carriage shed, Sir Topham Hatt wanted to speak to him at the platform. Thomas, I could use a hand. I could use some buffers and strength to take a train to the mainland. The mainland, sir? Indeed. And this train is bound for Brighton. Thomas was thrilled. Brighton? But that's where me and my brothers were built. I hope I get to see them again. I miss them so much. That's a good engine. Now, this train is a little big, so you're gonna need some extra hands. Buffers. I get confused with an engine's parts and a human's limb. Well, you see, Oliver is going with you. Thomas was happy. He liked Oliver, and he liked working with him. Oh, yes, sir. Please, sir. All right, get some rest, Thomas. The train is bound for Brighton tomorrow morning. And Sir Topham Hatt walked back into his office. Did you hear that, girls? I'm going to Brighton with Oliver tomorrow. The two coaches looked rather confused as Thomas hauled them back to the carriage shed. And when Thomas was done with putting his coaches away, he started puffing home. The two coaches looked rather worried for Thomas. Should we have told him about his brothers? No. A young engine has to learn, Annie. It's for his own good. Thomas bubbled with excitement as he headed back to his shed. The next morning, Thomas and Oliver coupled up to their train. The guard blew his whistle, and then the two set off. They puffed all morning and afternoon, and Toto was behind them, and he kept saying, "Oh, yeah, Mr. Oliver. Sorry, Tim, but it's a long way to Brighton. It's far away on the mainland." Thomas and Oliver were puffing faster and faster. And it wasn't long before Thomas and Oliver crossed the giant red Vickers Town drawbridge. And soon enough, Thomas and Oliver made it to the end of the viaduct. But very soon, the weather started to change. And very soon, they found the point which led to Brighton Yard. Oh boy, here comes the chance to see my brothers again, thought Thomas. And then he looked over towards the old sheds his brothers and him used to be in. And then felt confused. There was a corpse of a dead tender engine, and there were lots and lots of diesels. Finally, a bunch of oil for us. We've been stuck in this shed for days now, not being able to run without our oil. Yeah, you steamers can just go ahead and put it in that siding over there. Then the train was soon uncoupled from Thomas. But, wait, where are my brothers and siblings? Let me put this out straight for you. You're an E2 tank engine. And all of the E2s were scrapped. No, that can't be true. Don't believe us? There's a scrapyard not far from here. If you go there, you'll see all your brothers and sisters in a better place now. Okay, well, can you just give us directions, please? Thomas and Oliver soon puffed down the main line again. Don't be too upset, Thomas. Maybe these diesels were just making it up. Yeah, but what if they're right, Oliver? Very soon, the two engines rounded a bend which led to a cold, dark yard. When Thomas, Oliver, and Toad entered the yards, Thomas had a terrifying shock. There were rotting corpses of all of the E2 tank engine class except for Thomas, scattered half of the yard. 3 E2s were off the rails, scattered, while 2 other E2s were were coupled up to each other in a small siding. Thomas puffed back very slowly. "Are you okay, Thomas?" asked Oliver. Thomas said nothing as the two engines puffed slowly and traumatized back to Sodor.